Oh, yeah? When he's finished drinking poems, I guess there's nothing left.
So, this next poem. So, I've been obsessed, I shouldn't even say writing, I've been obsessed with poems called odes. What you may notice about all the poems I do tonight is that there's an ode in the title. And for those of you that don't know, an ode is a poem written in dedication to a subject. And it can be, and usually the tone is very loving. It's a loving tone towards whatever you're writing about. But like the slug poem, I didn't love the slugs. I had to learn to love them. So the ode can be for that too, in the learning to love something. So this next piece is for the ladies. Where are the women? Can I hear some estrogen in the room? Where are the women?
Let's go, child.
Okay, you're a little quiet. Wasn't that? I'm glad for good reason. So this poem is for the ladies, and I guess men too. And I wrote it because a friend of mine and we were talking about what it is to carry such a load, if you know what I mean. Right? This is a load that women carry, you know, and some days this load can get kind of heavy. So this is my ode to twins. At nights, as I sleep deep inside the crook of an arm, my breasts, they rise against gravity's arrogance, slip on their favorite black bra and Saturday night shoes, and heel-toe heel these cheeks of a lost brown moon. Never do they tell me where they go or what they do. They probably go see films in their native rotund language, then meet friends in drowsy bars to scoff at ironing boards, drink sundry elixirs, and watch asses galumphie. Free from their stilts, their lanky-legged strides, I can see my girls now. Sassy nipples winking, rising and softening like rebellions, blatant lakes, blue like the sands of Cuba. In my sleep, as I turn over onto the strange nocturnal flatness, even in my dreams I long for them the way the wind-beaten horse longs for the valley's green solace, my twins of sawdust and lemon electric globes of congealed thought. When the sky finally dehulls itself of night, and I wake to cup the 2 scoops of freckled God in my inadequate palms, they feel new each time, and this is my prayer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Remember that summer school I started in my room with your help? 12 years old, poised before the rickety blackboard, brandishing you like a parliament. Oh, slim gift, wand of talc, granulated grit. Let us celebrate and mourn your full moon face and swan glide, the scratch and squeak of your grind, waxing crescent, your eclipse across the road's rock paper skin. That Saturday in detention, saddled down with bucket and sponge learned this much. You know everything. You name names. You resist. You are a sword, difficult to master. You come in rainbows and cry like the rest of us. Pillar of pores, limestone lady. You are impossible to erase. Your tap across the black, Morse code. My grandparents' ghosts. Winter mice sneezing into their coats, and how you break so gladly into multitudes. Each day, I leave my classroom cheek street. Your dry saliva smudging the sides of my palms, my mountain tops kissed with your first snows. Oh, cylindrical companion, shark's tooth, moonbeam of my teachings, you have been a torch, baton, hope in the hand of the enslaved. Your ashes are the true contents of the hourglass. What's next? I can do, okay. So I'm going to do 2 more poems before I hand over the floor to the larger-than-life Bob Holman.
Aye.
To quote the, who said that, larger-than-life? You did. Someone of the journalists did. So, this one we can actually do Elegy for a Trojan.
Elegy?
Elegy for a Trojan. This is a very personal question. Are you ready for a very personal question? Are they ready for a personal question?
What's the rule?
Like, yes. There it is.
Okay.
How many people here use condoms?
Ki használ kondomot, amikor éppen szexuálisan érkezik?
Okay.
Some people don't.
Some people don't. Hey, you know, that's their decision. So, one day I went out of town. I live in New York. I have a roommate, and I went out of town for a few days to do poems, just like I'm doing now. And I came home and I found a condom wrapper on the floor next to my bed.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't very happy about that. Not at all. No, not happy about it at all. But this poem came out of it, so that healed the situation somewhat. And so this is Elegy for a Trojan. Now, a Trojan, what do you know of Trojans?
Trójaiakról mindent tudnak Magyarországon. Everybody knows about Troy, about Trojans in
Brad Pitt.
Because what you should know.
Because all
Brad Pitt.
Yes,
Everybody knows
Brad
Brad
Pitt.
Pitt.
What you should know is that a Trojan, but it's important to know that Trojan is a very popular brand of condom in the United States. So, right. Right. So there's also that. But when we say Trojan, it's condom. Okay. Latex moon, rising in the sky of my sex. The night we met, my hyena streaked the sheets with untamed glee. Ooh-wee. Since the day I watched you swallow whole my health teacher's eggplant, I have breathed your name, citizen of Troy, fallen in flame. I scanned your tragic tale. Of your plight, I'll say it plain. You've been fucked. So tell me, how many times have you spared me from hollow stallions brimming with deadly little men? Too flushed you are to say. Hell, I wouldn't believe you anyway. Pinocchio, pancake flip, pinch your tip and watch your nose grow. Caught on floors of the responsibly misbehaved, like my roommate. Billboarding left eyes back when TLC first raged, this I know. You left my body intact with tailed tragedies in tow. Lengthened yourself to lengthen my days. But don't nobody love you when you broke. The morning after you did, down slid the atomic pill, detonating deep within my ecology. Old friend, consider this an apology wrapped in so long, resting on a silver tray. For Trojan, I regret to confess, there were times I felt only you in the dark. And we have been strangers too. More than I can say. This CD I sell for whatever price, not just coins, but something that shows that you would really appreciate it. So if you want to come take this home with you, just come to me, okay? So it's the poems that I did tonight with music, very cool music. Everybody say word.
Word.
Say spoken word.
Spoken word.
This is my last poem. This is a poem that it really means a lot to me. I'm going to do elegy for the German Shepherd. Yeah. So I was bitten by a dog when I was a young girl. I was 8. I think I was 9. Sometimes I think I'm 8. Sometimes I think I'm 9 when it happened. But yeah, a dog bit me in the face, and it was a very traumatizing experience. But I didn't like dogs for a long time after that, even the smallest dogs. Anything with teeth, I just really didn't want to have anything to do with it. But after writing this poem that I'm about to do, I feel like I really healed from that experience. So I'm happy to share it with you tonight. And again, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for having us. You've been a wonderful audience. Elegy for a German Shepherd. My dream of you always starts with your paws, hooking to my shoulders, and 9-year-old me marveling at your white shock of fur against the sky's blue voltage. The moment stills to you and me, dog and girl, frozen Eskimo kiss, nose to weather nose, life's two citizens, trapped in joy, paused and waltz on a scrapbook page of summer. Never do you get to unzip me with your teeth. Pomegranate beads never rain from my chin, never freckle up the sidewalk, never polka dot my immigrant shoes. Neighbors never flutter from their homes to mine, never a black boot to your white underside. How this dream operates saves me from stitches and the lingering fear of your kind. Saves you from the syringe that fattened your veins with the venom of a good life's rest. Like a leatherback turtle, returning home for answers, this dream rewinds. And so your paws abandon the brown rounds of my shoulders, and you moonwalk back to your patch of grass, and I back into the folds of my youth. Childhood trauma on 4 legs. Listen to me now. My regret holds hands with my forgiveness. They are as certain as the railroad track your incisors kissed into my spirit. As supreme as a chunk of me you carried away with you. And as for the legacy you left on my face,